work for everything you get.
3rd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. That is called in at the 5. And he's in. Tenerella McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Say, hurt. Nineteen tight. Ready?
Back to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. York good on the extra point. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll run on 2nd down, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll stick with him again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. McMillan comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Flush to his right. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 34.
The 24-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the 1st down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Ready?
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Cup 19, Cup 19. Trap 60, Trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Craig Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, that offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This field ended about the 9. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. There's Fant open right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down. A gain of 21 yards.
We'll send a tight end in motion right. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. McMillan, the man in motion. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
In punt formation.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Their own 8-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's hard. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play after being backed up. 61 yards.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Wrap all 80. 19, Cougar 19. Check. Go street. Go.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. York now for the extra point.
Dave York on for the extra point.
It's up and through. And the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around. incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving to his left. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. No. Ready.
Flushed to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Kenny Clark getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 2, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Captain Ryan, Franco 80. Mustang 19. Ready.
He's got his man, Max Houghton, and he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. York, good on the extra point. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Panther 60.
Now Hubbard. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On first down, it is Hubbard. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
And it's third down.
Third and 2. Here we go. We'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
That's another Panthers.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Panthers first down. A gain of 9 yards.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And the Panthers are going to have first and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Ready, set. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Just set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. The Panthers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
At their own 35-yard line.
We go from sorry inside to ready to grab them. To get to the front. I want the money, the bag, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things that we like.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get it. Drop 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready,
That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
79 Broncos.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, smash. 18, Pioneer. Go.
He'll look to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Vegas. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Hold the look, hold.
Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers.
Ready, ready.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19.
Back to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. York. Good on the extra point. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery, and he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the give, it's Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter, they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Here we
line.
go, set. 76.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That's taken at about the 14. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return.
30-yard line.
19.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Ready? Let go.
Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up 3rd down.
Well, finally a win for this defense, and it's certainly been a tough day. With the success this offense has had throwing the ball downfield, it's got to feel good to finally get a hand on one and knock it away, because it's been tough sledding so far, and don't expect that to be the last time they'll test the deep. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it. Still going. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big play there, about as big as you can get. That is an even 80-yard play. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Roll. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hurt. 65. Go street. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
He's going to be a little short of the 1st down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll try to pick it up with Genty. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raider 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And a Raider 1st down.
Come on. Set.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Once again, it's Genty. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the
Try again. It's second and 10.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
27 yards.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Raiders stretch things out even further.
Makes the score Raiders 56, Panthers 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Over the middle he locates McMillan. Past the 40. And he'll be taken down. A big play for the Panthers. To gain of 43 yards. Here's first and 10.
First and 10.
Putting the tight end in motion. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Raiders' 32-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Third and 5.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man is Horn. It's complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a second and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing now from the gun. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes third and 6. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And that'll set up fourth down.
Come on. Come on. Set. Ready,
And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Second and 10.
Second down and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. The RPO. That one is complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. He'll look to throw. That caught. It's Trevor Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll look to throw again.
First down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Second down, zone read, and he keeps it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Now, he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Gonna give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Here we go, here we go.
They run out of the gun with Gentile. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Second down and 3.
Ready? Go! Go!
Now he'll tuck it and take off. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. Liking it, please.
He's crazy.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Gentry. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ready? Bronco, Panther 11. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. 77 Wolf. 19 Tiger. Go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee.
Got it. Ready? Here we go.
Back to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
And on the final throw, the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it.